You're listening to a special edition of the Just Go Bike podcast. That's AKA Murph.
And that's AP. And this is the podcast where we talk about cycling just for the fun of it. With tales from all over the nation, come for the bikes, stay for the fun, and leave with a smile.
On this special edition, we are going to provide you with daily tales from the trail as we ride our bikes across the state of Iowa as part of RAGBRAI.
Woohoo! And we apologize in advance for the volume. We are going to be podcasting live each episode. AP, RAGBRAI LI is almost history.
That's right. We are standing on the Mississippi River, or well, directly next to it.
Yeah, we are not in the Mississippi River, but everyone else is in line, dipping their tires, cheersing each other. It's a festival, just like every other day has been.
That's right. And we're going to go talk to some people in line. You mean they're standing in line? They're not doing anything else. They might as well talk to us.
And hopefully they have great things to tell us.
Yeah, let's hear about everyone's RAGBRAI LI experiences.
Okay, here we go. The Buffalo Lodge Bicycle Resort representing. Tell everyone your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Nancy Fisk, and I summer in Colorado Springs at the Buffalo Lodge Bicycle Resort.
And how many RAGBRAIs have you done?
This is my third in a row.
Okay, tell us what you thought of the week.
I thought everything was so beautiful, it makes me choke up. I just love Iowa. I love the people that just open their homes to you. And I'll tell you, we were blessed with such great weather. It was just fantastic. And you know what? When there's so many people, those hills, the scenery just goes by. We made it. So I'm 73. So I started my first RAGBRAI at 70. So out there, everybody can do it. Get an e-bike, get whatever. But come to RAGBRAI.
I think totally when you see so many other people, you can people watch, and the hills do go by a lot quicker.
Yes, they do. I mean, and the families of the children is just outstanding. I mean, the teams, there's such camaraderie, and there's crazy. Everybody always talks about the crazy, but there's such good and such fun. And oh yeah, I mean, we do we do love our night's music and stuff, but and you can still make it out after riding all day.
That's for sure. And have you dipped your tire yet?
Yes, I did. And we took individual pictures and a big group picture of our team from the Buffalo Lodge, Colorado Springs.
All right. Well, thank you, Nancy, for sharing, and we're going to see you next year.
Yes, you will.
Well, we just ran into a whole family wearing their RAGBRAI LI jerseys. Will you tell us who you are and where you're from?
Well, we're the Carmonas, and we're from Mahomet, Illinois, and we have Sophia, Santiago. My name's Rachel, and Gerardo, he spent the whole last 4 days taking us to all these different towns, and that's us. She's 6. We have a 6-year-old and a 10-year-old, too.
So did you ride your bike, or were you on a tag-along?
I was on a ride-a-bike by yourself, no training wheels. I did not get hurt for the whole 40-mile day.
Did you like it?
Yes, I loved it. I loved it so much that I would like to do it again.
Okay, and did you eat anything amazing, like ice cream or sandwich, something that you loved?
Yes, I did have ice cream. The ice cream was amazing and just like the best.
Okay, and how about you? Did you ride your bike?
Yeah, I rode my own bike all 40 miles. It was fun.
Were even the hills fun?
Yeah, they were fun. Except the uphill, no, but there were some pretty awesome downhills.
Is this something that you think you'd want to do again with your family?
Yeah, I loved it. It's awesome.
Do you ride your bike on other days instead of RAGBRAI?
Oh, yes, definitely. We like to we like to do our local rides. There's a thing called Dirt Works where it's like mountain biking, camping, and it's like this but very, very small.
That sounds awesome. And then how about you guys? What made you decide to bring the whole family to do RAGBRAI?
Well, we ride together, so it just made sense that everybody come and do it because we're always together riding and hanging out.
And what do you think of RAGBRAI?
It's an amazing place. Yeah, I like the competition a lot.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for taking the time to talk to us, and maybe we'll see you next year.
Well, I am here with a celebrity. What's your name, sir?
Matt Phippen, Ride Director.
Well, it's a delight to spot you on the RAGBRAI because I know you've been out roving the route. Tell us a little bit how your week went and your experience on RAGBRAI 51.
I don't think the week could have gone any better. Weather was amazing. That's obviously the biggest factor. The towns showed up for RAGBRAI riders this year, and then in turn the RAGBRAI riders showed up for the towns. So, I just kind of processing our entire week, and it's so many wins. I sat in I call it the river as I watched the sea of bikes go by me to go dip their tires, and so many amazing compliments. It was one of the hilliest routes on record, and because of our weather and because of the community's support, I think riders truly enjoyed the route.
Yeah, and we've kind of been asking everyone, what was one of your favorite things that you saw en route this year?
I saw it in every town. I would people watch, and you would watch the committee members interact with RAGBRAI, and there was just amazing experiences happening. And then before I would leave, I would recap what the towns see how they were doing, and every town had just glowing reviews of the RAGBRAI riders. That was one of the biggest things that I heard. They were so impressed how clean the community was when the RAGBRAI was leaving, which is always one of their biggest fears. But they were just so impressed on how respectful and fun the RAGBRAI riders were this year.
So what are you going to do once you get back home, get unpacked? I mean, is it nap time or is it let's start RAGBRAI LII? LLI.
Yeah, it's RAGBRAI LI. It's as you two know me, I don't like to sit still, and I would struggle sitting still. So we're gonna start working on it. We've already had towns reach out this week about next year, maybe starting some conversations again. But no, I'm super excited to get next year rolling.
So can you tell us the RAGBRAI 2025 route?
No, but
I had to try. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
thank you.
Well, hi guys. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Candace.
And I'm Drew, and we're from Glenwood, the start town.
Glenwood, Iowa.
All right. So you rode away from home to come all the way here to Burlington.
Yes, but we are not biking home.
Yeah, we rode together. We were on a tandem for the hilliest RAGBRAI.
Oh my gosh, and you still like each other.
We love each other.
Yeah. And we're still sad it's over.
Yeah.
Very sad it's over. Yes.
How many RAGBRAIs have you guys done?
This is our fifth.
And we're all 5 on a tandem?
This is our second year on a tandem.
Yep, yeah. And it's awesome. I wouldn't go back to a regular ride. Everyone thinks we're going to get divorced, but we're sad when it's over.
Well, people always say, the tandem kind of makes or breaks a relationship, but clearly you have the win.
It works the absolute best for us. We love it.
And so here we are at the Mississippi River. You've dipped your tire. How are you feeling?
I feel so good. I'm sad it's over. It was an amazing week. Pushed us, but it was it was bad. It was the best.
Mentally, I was really prepared for hills. The wind was a surprise, but it was still really beautiful and still really enjoyed the ride. So it was great. Yeah.
Are you going to come back and do it again?
I saw that maybe I can sign up already. I need to go figure that out because I thought I had to wait till November.
Yes, every year we can do it. We do it.
Awesome. Any other highlights that you remember from this week, or are there just too many?
Every slip and slide, every free beer, every DJ that plays a song that makes my body move. That's what it's all about.
That makes the hills not even count. Hills don't even count.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time, and congratulations on another successful RAGBRAI.
Well, hello, sir. What's your name and where are you from?
I am Scott Sumpter with Bike Iowa, and we're out of Ankeny, Iowa, near Des Moines.
Yeah, well, welcome to the podcast. What was your impression of RAGBRAI Week? We haven't talked to any vendors yet, so what was it from a vendor's perspective?
So from a vendor that used to be a rider, or still is a rider, but yeah, we got to we're standing around a lot. From my perspective, this sounds kind of funny, but riding is easier than vending. It flat out is. I would much rather. I'm much less tired, but yeah, I feel like it's aged me. Like 20 years vending, standing on the concrete all day.
And Bike Iowa is, you're a vendor, but you're so much more. Like I see Bike Iowa merchandise everywhere, but will you give us a minute or two of what you do?
So we literally have a tourism table here with a bunch of our sponsors' items. We've got trail maps, and we have a 11 by 17 poster that says, "We are more than t-shirts." And we list out all the different events that we promote and the online calendar and the trail and the city portals and just like the tourism things that we do for the state, and try to be involved with RAGBRAI, with the Iowa Bike Coalition, with any type of trail organizations, nonprofit. We'll go help. We'll help promote. So that's our bread and butter. We set up twice a year like this with all our apparel, and that's for RAGBRAI and for the Iowa Bike Expo in January. So when people see us and think we're just selling T-shirts, that's just a little bit of what we do.
And what's your feelings on RAGBRAI? Like, I mean, I know that you were a vendor, you weren't able to ride your bike, but like, how did it feel?
So I like this route. I mean, a lot of people, it freaked them out, the southern route, the hilly route. The towns, I mean, like Glenwood, just being a vendor in that square with the trees and all the little towns with the squares, that just feels like Iowa to me versus maybe out in a convention center on a parking lot. It's nice that sometimes that's all they have, but I love the small town squares.
And I did get to ride it, and it was just so fun to see, depending on when I left in the morning or what time I left a town, I could feel the crowds and the excitement, but then it also would spread out. So there'd be times when it wasn't as crowded as like last year, for example.
And we saw that in town too. Last year with the heat and the number of SAGs and the like half days people were doing, people would come up to us and they'd be literally happy at the end of the day. They were just not wiped totally out, and that's what it was last year. A lot of the days when they got done, but this year it was everybody's witty and we're making jokes, and you meet somebody day one and you're high fiving them, hugging them on day 4, and changing emails at day 7, and yeah. It's all good.
Wait, I didn't get a high five? Did you, AP?
No.
Okay,
I gave you something else.
Okay, so tell us your website and any social stuff.
So bikeiowa.com is the website. On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's Bike Iowa. It's Bike Iowa Guy on YouTube, and that's our social media presence. Most generally on Facebook and then Instagram.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, listeners, that is it for today. We both want to thank you for tuning in to listen to this special edition of Just Go Bike Podcast.
And if you would like to contact us with a comment about the podcast, or maybe you have a topic in mind, you can reach us at justgobikepodcast@gmail.com. And you can also follow us on social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Please rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast, especially if you're a fan.
Okay, that's a wrap. We'll be back soon. Until then, just go bike!